Hello and welcome back to another edition of India's Small Giants, where every week we take you through the exciting success stories of emerging enterprises all across India. This week we share the stories of two very diverse pharma companies, a solvent manufacturer and an aquaculture initiative that is changing millions of lives. Our first giant today is a perfect example of dedication, perseverance and hard work. He has single-handedly created a blue revolution in Gujarat. He has won the Best Farmer Award, the Best Fish Farmer Awards, and many other feathers in his cap tell this man's incredible story. Join us as we see how he did it.
The success story of Mayank Aquaculture began with two small aquaculture ponds near Surat. Dr. Manoj Sharma started his career at a very young age as a technician. He started his business with just Rs 500. After 3 years of hard work, he was able to convince local farmers of Dandi village and the officials at Department of Fishery, Gujarat, to invest in shrimp culture.
Mayank Aquaculture Private Limited was initiated in 2005 to impart technical know-how to the Surat-based farmers. Then slowly we have also started our own farm in 2006 with 10 hectares. And today we have developed more than 50 hectares for our own. In 2011 and 13, even Mayank Aquaculture Private Limited has signed an MOU with Gujarat government to establish 500 hectare shrimp farm. This holy river Tapi has a very big importance in my life. When I landed in 1994 in Surat, there was no shrimp pond, there was no aquaculture activity. So the only survival and my hope was this river. The fishermen from this river used to collect freshwater prawn seeds called Microbacum rosenbergi, and they used to supply to the freshwater reservoirs and lakes and farmers. So I used to give them the technique how to identify the purity, and per day they used to give me 200-300 rupees. That's how I survived up to 95-96 till the 4 ponds of shrimp farm started in Dandi.
140 किलोमीटर दूर नारेश्वर है, वहाँ पे 200-300 रुपए कमाने के लिए भी इनको जाना पड़ता था. तो वो हम लोगों का जो स्टार्टिंग का पीरियड था वो बहुत स्ट्रगल किया है. हम लोगों ने दिन रात मेहनत की हुई है.
Basic problem during my struggle period was the awareness. Nobody was knowing the aquaculture is also a part of agriculture and shrimps can be grown in the pond. So convincing them that shrimps can be grown in your westland, which is totally affected by salt, was a big challenge.
His vision and dedication transformed the coastal wasteland into a viable shrimp farming business, which is changing lives for thousands. Dr. Manoj did his PhD in shrimp farming and developed the concept of satellite shrimp farming in Gujarat. Shrimp farming has created a coastal blue revolution, and its impact is being felt in the taluka and state.
What we started with 4 pond has resulted into 5,600 pond in entire area, giving opportunity, direct opportunity to thousands of people and indirect opportunity to more than 22 villages. It has changed the life of million people in South Gujarat. Gujarat has the second largest brackish water land, more than 3.75 lakh hectares. The present state development is 1.5%. Still, it is producing more than 1,200 crore shrimp annually. If next 10 years, if 50% of this land can be converted into shrimp ponds, this will provide direct employment to more than 2 lakh people and indirect employment to more than 10 lakh people. Aquaculture has the potential to feed the world beyond 2050, and even compared to agriculture crop or other crops, it has a very good return on investment and farm. In coming time, I am very keen to start our own processing plant to support the development of shrimp farming industry and to also develop a state-of-the-art export house to help the farmers.
Aquaculture products, especially shrimp, have a great demand in the international market. The state government recently announced a package to create a coastal belt in areas having high potential, and that production of shrimps should be given priority status.
Shrimp farming has really brought a tremendous change in the coastal area. Generally, coastal areas are not properly linked with the infrastructure in the form of potable water or the electricity or the road connectivity. Since shrimp farm has gained an immense pace in last 10 years, all the 20-25 local villages of Olpad Taluka has a greater connectivity by the roads. They have very good electricity because all the modern shrimp farms requires electricity to run aerators, to run water pumps. I think it has a power to feed the world and to support the livelihood to the coastal people.
One single man who has created an industry out of coastal wasteland where none existed before, and in doing so, he has created jobs and hopes for thousands of people, perhaps even millions. Our next India small giant went through the entire value chain of the pharma sector. He has been into retailing, marketing and distribution, wholesaling, and then onto manufacturing, even helping other pharma sector startups. Let's see what Sian Healthcare tackled and created in his journey.
Sian Healthcare was established by young entrepreneur Suraj Jhanwar in 2003. After spending his initial days in learning all aspects of pharma industry, he decided to venture into manufacturing, supported by multifaceted business model.
The day I started company, I took a small office in Pune and I invested around 25 lakh rupees, you can say, on that a pharma company, especially for the manufacturing of products. Initially, I manufactured those products from the other manufacturers on the contract manufacturing basis and started doing marketing for those products. The first year, the turnover that I reached was 1 crore. Comparatively, for the first year, that was a good achievement. In fact, my distribution business was also going on at that time. But I had seen a spark in this company. I had seen, the response in the market. So after, increased my product range, initially we launched with 25 products, increased to around 75 products. And within 3 years, the turnover reached to almost 7 crores, That was a big achievement for me.
In 2008, Suraj invested in an old manufacturing plant and was joined by his brother Pankaj Jhanwar to help unlock value.
We have got a manufacturing plant at Uttaranchal, Roorkee, which is excise-free zone. We manufacture a tablet, capsule and ointment there. This particular plant is WHO GMP compliant. We manufacture more than 2000 brands there. We have got almost 300 plus formulations manufactured with WHO compliance in this particular unit.
Sian has ready documents for 100 plus formulations for regulatory compliance in international markets, and they have innovated efficient systems in product packaging, manufacturing, IT infrastructure, while delivering real-time e-reporting for all customer activities.
We have pan-India presence and we do exports to 10 different countries. We have 600 brands under our umbrella.
We are enhancing our production capacity of existing plant and setting up one more plant in Vai, Maharashtra. Expanding ourselves will lead us to manufacturing capacity of almost 100 crore units per year by year 2016 of different formulations.
Sian's unique franchisee model is helping small pharma startups with end-to-end solutions. This not only creates a new level of entrepreneurs, but also gives them market penetration.
Under this concept, we provide end-to-end solution to small pharmaceutical companies, mainly started by people who want to launch their products in 2-3 districts with their own brand and marketing infrastructure. We provide end-to-end service where we suggest formulations, create brand names, logo, required approvals and product manufacturing with small batch size. We provide full support in sharing marketing information so that they can grow in their sales, which in turn helps to generate our sale.
Definitely managing a manufacturing plant and that to a pharmaceutical is challenging just because we have to follow multiple guidelines. We have done a quite good amount of innovation in doing that so that we can monitor each and every parameters required to be monitored from the head office. We have put automation in our supply chain where all of our dispatches are controlled through online ERP and our customers get SMS and email alerts to know how the delivery is happening. We have an in-house team which is developing all these ERP which helps customers to get all their accounting data online.
Sian have plans to reach 200 crores in next 4 to 5 years and export to 30 countries. This poses challenges which the management at Sian takes head on.
Managing the infrastructure and all related activities is in India for getting required certification, required approvals is definitely a big challenge for the SME company like us. We are a global company. We are pretty much dependent on the dollar values. Definitely the raw material prices varies as the changes in the dollar, and as we have forward booked orders on exports, The dollar plays a big role in our day-to-day operations and profitability. We have got 195 people working in our organization. We treat them as a family. Primary focus is our company in training these people and taking to the highest level so that they grow along with the company. Message to young entrepreneur is
Dedication, commitment. There is no other way.
whatever you do in your life, take it as a challenge.
Once again, a young man with drive, vision, dreams, and a never say die attitude has created a giant of an SME. If you would like to nominate a deserving company and see their story on this program, just log on to indiasmallgiants.org and meet us again on the other side of this break and see 2 more personal stories of success on India Small Giants.
Sometimes things won't go fast enough. Time is running out and my life is standing still. The confusion, the decision, the not knowing, the inertia, it drives me crazy. Especially when someone asks me that stupid question. So what are you going to do with your life? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to chase the impossible dream. I'm going to run in a different direction. Swim against the tide because I want to do what hasn't been done.
If you need a career compass, then we're charting the roadmap to your dreams.
You wanted to know what I'm doing with my life? I'm a shooting star headed for the sun.
Heads Up, Monday to Friday at 6:30 p.m. on NDTV Prime.
Heads Up, presented by LIC का हो साथ, तो फिकर की छोड़ो बात. Treehouse Playgroup and Nursery, नन्हे कदम, बड़ी उड़ान. Education partner, Shiksha.com. Stop following, start exploring. And media partner, Career 360. A career is a life.
Welcome back to India Small Giants, where entrepreneurs share their journey, their ups and downs, but more importantly, their success in their own words. This week, we are proud to have the story of a woman entrepreneur who has made it despite the odds. Let's see how Anjana Motwani has created a strong and resilient solvent business over the last 3 decades.
HP International, the third largest manufacturer and exporter of solvent cement, was established in 1980 by Harish and Anjana Motwani. HP enjoys its status of being the first and the only NSF certified UPVC, PVC cement and adhesive manufacturer in India since last 3 decades.
My husband was working for an ex-pipe company, and when a foreign collaborator offered that to their company, the directors were not interested because it was a very small turnover business then. Then the same product was offered to us on individual basis and we grabbed this opportunity.
HP is the pioneer of solvent cements in India. It was the first company to start the product, and through the ages it has built customer focused products, thereby making customers really happy and giving it a leadership position.
I started from a small unit of 300 square feet. Today my entire establishment is in 6.5 acres. But I don't take this entire achievement as me alone, because there are so many people who have contributed to this level of my success. To start with, my husband was very encouraging. Of course, he is not with me to see this final success, but in his time also we were very successful.
An astute and dexterous workforce comprising of mechanical and chemical engineers and other qualified professionals use their knowledge and expertise efficiently to contribute to the company's success.
When I was going through the crisis, when my husband was sick for 2 months, we were not in India, but my staff or my labor did not call back to give me any sort of pressure. In fact, when I would call up, they'll say, "You take care of Saab, don't worry about us." That was the proudest moment for me.
The tough phase and challenges faced by Mrs. Anjana Motwani still brings tears to her eyes, but the growth remained unchanged with time because of her courage, passion, and also her ability to keeping up with changing times.
The contribution also came in a very, very big way from my vendors and suppliers would be very keen in supplying. Of course, we were also known paymasters, but still, you know, when they come forward, if there is a change of prices expected, this, that, even today they'll say, Madam, please purchase. There's likelihood of revision of prices.
HP has grown a lot, and therefore it has always seen ups and downs. The highs would be for sure that in a slow economic cycle in the last 5 years, we have managed to post a very high growth rate in excess of 30% per year. We would never cheat upon our customers. We believe that taking a loss on a certain day is better than taking a loss to your goodwill for life.
Best quality of products, a clear strategy, high set of standards helped HP to gain a reliable reputation with their clients and also with their employees. Mrs. Motwani felt that she has an extended family in their workers.
You know, I'm very socially and morally attached to them because I always felt I exist because of them. We have a special system where I have insured each and every labor, even if he's a daily worker, for Mediclaim individual policies. Dussehra is a big celebration, and we entire people, you know, everybody is at same level. That is the day my staff can talk against me, they can fight with me, they can, you know, express what they have liked, disliked about me, and nothing is carried forward except that I try to improvise.
Her involvement with development of infrastructure and in other areas like education in surrounding villages is also very significant.
For the welfare of my village, I have opened a school there, a clinic there, some water tanks we have established there, and every time there is something new required to be done in our village, which is where my factory is situated, I just go ahead and do it.
The company has aggressive plans for the future. We believe that India has a very bright future in coming times. Therefore, the company plans to expand its product range in various categories, which will basically include specialty products for the MEP space, which is the mechanical, electrical and plumbing space. Our next venture will be FRP manhole covers, followed by silicone sealants and many others.
I have been successful, and I can tell that to people that you need to only time manage your day. You have to designate certain time to the family, to your business and to society's norms and requirements. My expectation for my next generation is whatever may come, you have to work honestly, be quality conscious and true to yourself, to your business and to the society as a whole.
Anjana Motwani is a great example for the women of India. Budding entrepreneurs, whether men or women, can take something really valuable from her story. It's simple. They too can achieve their dreams. The next company on India's Small Giants is also a people-centric organization. With its good team matched up with its innovative new products, it has certainly created a magic. Let's have a look at what Triphase Pharmaceuticals has achieved.
Most of the probiotics available globally are not stable at room temperature, nor they are stable at gastric pH conditions. So looking into these kind of market pains, we have developed these innovative products.
We here at Triphase Pharmaceuticals follow all the international procedures like US FDA regulations.
There is the laminar airflow chamber where we handle the microbial contaminations and the cultures will be handled in this laminar airflow.
With the verticals of Triphase, it has animal nutrition and Triphase ingredients.
We provide the products with microorganisms enriched with this particular micronutrients, and these micronutrients are released into the human body where the problem of anemia or the respective diseases is being solved.
As a R&D company, we are working on some more innovative probiotic formulations and combinations for taking care of most of the lifestyle diseases.
With human health and wellness being the prime focus, Triphase was initiated by Aditya Desi Raju in 2009.
Having a family of 3 scientists and the odd man out as me as an engineer, my vision was to always give back to the society in a different form. We do a lot of customized formulations for clients that require high-end science incorporated into their products, and we make them GMP ready to fill into in their facility. And at Animal Nutrition, we focus on poultry, cattle, livestock, introducing probiotics into their feed, making them a little bit more healthy than the antibiotics they currently get from their vets.
Triface R&D product pipeline spans across several areas, and a few of their successful products are ProBiosac and Lactovac.
Creating a niche is very difficult in the pharma industry in the first at least in the first 10 years for anybody else, but because our segment is very niche and there are a lot of players in this segment, and our affiliations, our collaborators have kind of helped us along the way to be what we are today.
As the probiotics category was a very new one for India, their first big challenge was putting together the right team.
It took me some time to gather the right team, which I'm very proud of now, but that was one of the major challenges that we had to go through. Financial, as you know, it is a capital intensive industry. We had to, and in absence of angel and venture capitalists, in the initial days, we had to put in all our savings down to start and believe in this whole venture. So basically in real terms, in the business terms, it is called getting into the skin of the game.
With the motto, prevention over cure, Triface has pioneered healthcare products for humans as well as for animal nutrition.
For us, our staff, our people are most important. Apart from this, I must say that we have a lot of collaborations that we do as well as strategic partnership we have done, which has helped us to achieve our goals or our milestones.
Their next target for expansion are North America and Europe. Yet, the focus remains on the betterment of human healthcare.
At night, 12:30 or 1, I got a call from a doctor suggesting that she would like to see the clinical trials of this molecule because she felt that she could take a chance of giving it to an infant. And fair enough, I think after getting all the information, she did so. Next day morning, after 8 hours or 9 hours, I did get back another call from her saying that she had actually tried it as a last resort for the infant, and the infant did very well and the diarrheal condition stopped. I think that was one of the moments during in all this entrepreneurship that I felt really happy about, and one of the incidents that keeps me going and tells me that we are on the right track.
Triface has a deep-rooted commitment to developing a scientific approach to human life. Their specific formulations for diabetes and women's health through probiotics are extremely innovative.
What we do here is it's all projectized, not a functional management like anybody else around in any other company. So we have set goals, we have set milestones, and we have set figures in how to achieve what at what time and when to bring it out in the market. I believe my team did a fantastic job on that, and that's one of the secrets of our success.
Once again, visionaries and risk takers are cutting their own paths to the top. That's why innovation and guts remain the true hallmarks of successful SMEs. If you would like to nominate a deserving company and see their story on India Small Giants, just log on to indiasmallgiants.org. Join us again next week as we bring you more inspiring story from emerging enterprises all across India in the entrepreneur's own words. India Small Giants, only on NDTV Prime, Saturday 12:30 p.m. and Sunday 6:30 p.m. And India Small Giants reminds you to stay on the path to success.